Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. It's your boy DuckNCover. Had someone ask me, how do you build Wisp? How do you get quads and mega kills with Wisp? Can you show me your build? So we're actually going to make a video about it, so you can see the build. I'm not sure where you put Wisp on your tier list. Personally, I would say she is an A+. Maybe not an S tier, but borderline. So here's the build. So we're gonna start with the Boa Slaughter. Shout out to the Sun Bros. Watching his videos, and I did see a lot of what he did in his Wisp. It did made me think about things a little differently. Shout out to the Sun Bros. So smart guy. Follow him definitely if you don't. We got the Boa Slaughter here first. It gives you 90 attack damage, 20% crit chance, 10% lifesteal, but the important part is the passive, the Bloodthirst. You can activate the passive. You actually see the bow pop up on your screen, and you can activate the passive, and then for the next 3 seconds, it increases your lifesteal by 90%. So a total of 100% lifesteal. And it only has a 60-second cooldown. Although it's only usable by ranged heroes, and because it's physical lifesteal, it's only really going to work on marksmen. It's a huge item for the marksman. I'm so happy that they finally decided to make items for the marksman. I mean, if you think about it, in the gear screen, all marksmen have been using swords, which really doesn't make any sense. It is nice to see some bows getting added to the game. What do you think about that? I don't know. Hit the comment section. Tell me if you think I'm just overthinking it there. But, the War Boots, they increase the attack speed by 25%. That's going to go so well. Now, we do run Roar as the talent, so attack speed is going to be given to us by Roar, and the boots are just going to give us so much attack speed with the Roar. And when you proc the Roar passive as well as the Boa Slaughter, you will be, for a 3-second span, pretty much invincible as long as you don't get stunned during that time period. And a lot of people will go down. So this build will let you get very aggressive with Wisp early in the game. She's one of those marksmen that can really make a difference early game. If you run her with Roar, don't try to jungle her. Try to stick in lane. She is a traditional marksman. She has AoE. She has range on her ultimate. You need to keep her in lane so she can put pressure on the opponent's towers. That's who she is. She can outzone the enemy in lane, so she is just really good laning marksman. So if that's what you're looking for, then definitely I do recommend playing Wisp. Violet's also good in lane, although people will say she's better in jungle. So then would be the Clive's Sanctity. The Clive's Sanctity gives you 90 attack damage, and then the first unique passive, Gift of the Swift, it increases the hero's movement speed when you critical hit. Only usable by ranged heroes, so this is best used on a marksman. Also works good on Wukong, but because he doesn't need that part of it. The unique passive, it now only gives 25% crit chance. It used to give 30, but it also gives 50% critical damage, so overall, huge buff for this weapon. Must use it if you're going to go crit, no matter what. Now, so it goes so well with the Boa Slaughter, because the Boa Slaughter does give you 20% crit, so now you're at 45% crit with the 50% extra crit damage. Now, we're lacking on the attack speed, so there's a bunch of different weapons you can go with, but because we get critical strikes on our ultimate as well as our passive, the Slick Sting is definitely the best option. It gives you 35% attack speed, so now you have 25 from the boots and 35 here, so 60% attack speed. With the Roar, is just going to be amazing the amount of shots you're able to get during the Roar, which goes huge with your rockets. When you press you activate your first ability, if for the next 5 seconds you shoot rockets, when you pop Roar with this build where you're at right now, you are going to just absolutely decimate people. Then you go Rank Breaker, just because at some point you're going to have to shoot the tank. That is not the ideal way to play. I know lots of people just shoot front to back. It's not the way to play. Get to the squishies. But if you need to shoot the tank eventually, so we're gonna put the rank breaker here. My favorite weapon for armor pen, unless you're playing Zephyrs, then it's the Spear of Longinus. But in my opinion, this is the best weapon for armor pen. It gives you 110 attack damage, as well as the movement speed when you're leaving battle, which is really good for a marksman to have. But it also gives you 100 armor pierce plus 10 per level. So you're looking at a grand total of 250 armor pierce by the time you're fully built. So now we're going to go with the Beast. The Beast is going to give you insane lifesteal at this point in the game. You're going to deal so much damage, and you are going to steal so much life with every hit. The Boa Slaughter proc is going to give you 100% when you proc it already before you purchase this, but when you get this, you're going to have lifesteal the entire game, not just in the increments of the Boa Slaughter, but the Boa Slaughter is definitely going to grant you 3 seconds of immortality so long as you don't get stunned. And that's why we do run the Slick Sting, because the Slick Sting's resistance will stop the 35% of the stuns, or not stop, but take 35% of the time off the stuns, which will let you get right back into shooting when it does wear off. So here's the build. Let me know what you think. Hit the comment section. Hit the like button. Tell me how you would build her, if you would build her differently. Let me know if there's any other heroes that you would want me to show you how to build. More than likely, I do have a build ready for that character. Just let me know if there's any more that you want to see. You know what it is. It's DuckNCover. Like the page. Subscribe so that you don't miss any content going forward. Peace.